Hello. I am not currently seeing my YouTube chat. No, I am. Okay. Check one, two, three. Is anyone there? Can anyone hear me? Someone please let me know if my voice is coming through. Hey, can you hear me? Great. Perfect. Wonderful. That is all I needed to know. Oh, great. I just closed chat. This is a problem. I need to figure out how to keep chat open. Okay. So, welcome back to a Joju stream. It has been a while. I have been struggling with my ISP, which, Ace, you know, and I assume anyone who's clicked on the stream from the start knows, because they have decided to be pains about every single step of this process. When I started streaming, I thought I was going to try to not curse, and I was going to try to maintain dignity and poise throughout the entire conversation. So, this will be an exercise in being creative and insulting people. Before we begin, I would like to read a passage from one of my favorite works. A specter is haunting Europe, the specter of communism. All the power of old Europe has entered into a holy alliance to exorcise the specter. Pope and Tsar, Metternich and Guizot, French radicals, and German police spies. ISP providers and healthcare providers. Where is the party in opposition that has not been decried as communistic by its opponents in power? Where is the opposition that has not hurled back the branding reproach of communism against the more advanced opposition parties, as well as against its reactionary adversaries? Two things result from this fact. One, communism is already acknowledged by all European powers to be itself a power. Two, it is high time that the communists should openly, in the face of the whole world, publish their views, their aims, their tendencies, and meet this nursery tale of the specter of communism with the manifesto of the party itself. To this end, communists of various nationalities have assembled in London and sketched the following manifesto, to be published in the English, French, German, Italian, Flemish, and Danish languages. Thank you. And for anyone in the future who finds this as part of opposition research on me, I'm going to say now, on the record, that I did that as a joke about my ISP. If this comes out to bite me, I am going to play the second half of this clip in which I say, this is a joke. Okay? Are we good? If there is opposition research, I am honored that you've gone back far enough to watch my Pokemon streams, but just so we're on the same page, no! I'm not gonna let you use this on me. Let's go. So I've done the math. It has been 9 days without internet, plus an additional 4 hours at this point, which puts me at 220 Pokemon, which I will have to defeat to even out for one Pokemon per hour of problems. Let's see who's on the team. We have Ace the Oddish, I believe. Lyric the Jigglypuff. Is that Jigglypuff? Yeah, it's Jigglypuff. Okay. Lyric the Jigglypuff, Iskall the Pidgey, Dahlia the Beedrill, Joe Hill's the Wartortle, and Bob's the Arbok. Sorry, Ekans. So, if I recall correctly, the last thing we were going to do is take on the second gym. Now, if I recall correctly, there are 3 trainers in this gym, and they have roughly 3 to 4 Pokemon each. That gives us 12 out of the 220. Let's go. I'm first up. Let's do it. Okay. Horsey. I will use Absorb. I am stuck on the fact that this Pokemon has terrible moves at this point. I'm sorry, Ace. I forgot that Oddish does not gain great moves until later. However, that is one Pokemon down. 219 to go. The good news is this move, its only good move for this gym is natural regeneration. So we are going to be relatively fine, probably. Unlike this video's anti-sponsor, Comcast. I'm naming names. Misty can wait. Yeah, I waited for a week and a half to do this. One Pokemon? I mean, at least it has a level advantage, so it's not too embarrassing for them. I mean, it's still bad. Ace would like me to know that it is not their fault that they are a plant. That is true. I objectively cannot blame you for being a plant. But plants should be good here. We're up against water, which is what plants drink. Okay, that took a little more than I'd like out of me, so I'm going to heal up before we take on Misty proper. That's the Pokemart. We will not be buying things there today. Okay, ready? Misty. I know her from the anime. It is a hallmark of ISP. I've YouTubers complaining about their ISPs. Hi, you're a new face. I would have been here a week ago if not for certain people. Trainers who want to to turn pro have to have a policy about Pokemon. What is your approach when you catch Pokemon? My policy is an all-out offensive with water-type Pokemon. My policy is slow and meticulous destruction of my enemies. Thank you for asking. Okay, we are level 19, eh? So you have gained some power. And you learned Sleep Powder. You know, I just now remembered that basically Oddish's entire moveset is powders of various statuses, and status effects are great when you have other Pokemon to back you up. Ew, Lyric, you're actually doing work? That's embarrassing. Cringe. Okay, so just to demonstrate how you would use this, I'm going to use Stun Spore. Oh wait, can you not use multiple? I don't think you can use multiple status attacks on a Pokemon in this generation. And Misty is using X defense. It's going to up its defense. This is going to be a slog. Ace may not be enough to win this battle alone. Which is unfortunate given what you just put in the chat, Ace, is I do not know if you can single-handedly defeat Misty. I was wrong. Nice job, Ace. You get brownie points. And you're level 20. Wow, you're too much. You know what else is too much? The amazing deals offered by streaming services that aren't Peacock. Alright, you can have the Cascade Badge to show you beat me. What were you going to give me if I lost? The Cascade Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. That includes even outsiders. You too can kidnap Pokemon for other people and use them. There's more! You can now use Cut anytime. You can cut down small bushes to open new paths. You can also have my favorite TM, TM11. I love that in this generation, and I did legitimately forget about this. They don't tell you what the TMs are. Oh, now they tell me. TM11 teaches Bubble Beam. So, alright, I'll keep that in my back pocket because Bubble Beam could be a good move, but I'm also... Blastoise is built for other similar water ranged attacks. So, I mean, I think we'll probably be fine, but I'll keep it around. So next up is Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge uses electric types. Electric types are bad for fighting against because their only weakness is ground types, which are generally much later game Pokemon. And they're also strong against water, so we're at a bit of a disadvantage going into this one. Let's look at who we have. We have... Okay, who's going to be good here? Okay, so Iskall and Joe Hills are not going to be great for this fight, but they're kind of my best Pokemon. Bob's is my weakest, and Poison is generally a good pick in this generation, so might be good to front with Bob's for now. Lyric is going to be useful because, well, first of all, Lyric's an amazing person, but second of all, Lyric, uh, Lyric is a normal type, and normal types don't have weaknesses, except for fighting, which I'm trying to map now, I think is only on the Elite Four in this game. So we got that, and Dahlia could probably play third, I hope. We'll see. In the meantime, on we go. What do you want? These people here were robbed! They were promised Wi-Fi! It's obvious that Team Rocket is behind this most heinous crime. Even our police force has trouble with the Rockets. Probably because they're organized crime and therefore probably own you to some degree. Okay, how do I get out of this town? I don't remember. A little embarrassing. Oh crap. Did I go around? Oh, I guess you have to do Bill if you haven't already done Bill. Okay, you ready? New route, new adventure. Drat! A Zubat bit me back in there. I guess no, I'm not fighting you. Who am I fighting? You. Local trainers come here to practice. Youngster wants to fight. No name, just Youngster. Rattata. Okay, Lyric. Beat him up. Damn it, Lyric. I trusted you. Ace, clean up Lyric's mess. Okay, so, alright, we've got Spear to worry about, flying type. Ace is not going to be as good here. God, Bob has no moves for this purpose. I guess it's good time as any to throw in Joe Hills for some XP. See what I mean? We already have Water Gun. Bob's grew to level 7, and Joe Hills grew a bit. Nice job, Joe. Personal growth. You're gonna see Bill. Kinda already did that. First, let's fight. I don't see how the two are connected, but I mean, if you want to, go off. So, I'm sorry, we've beaten 7 Pokemon this stream. This is going to be number 8. Right. Okay, someone's gonna need to keep track because I'm not writing this down. We've taken down 8 Pokemon this stream. 212 to go. Dad took me to a great party in the SSN at Vermilion City. Oh yeah, that's part of this game is there's a cruise ship you can fight people on. It's great. Youngster wants to fight. Youngster sent out Slowpoke. I sent out Fastpoke. Oh, so Psychic... I'm guessing it's Psychic is strong against Poison. In this version. I thought Poison didn't have weaknesses in Gen 1, but I guess I'm wrong. Hi! My boyfriend is so cool! Show of hands, what percentage of my audience right now is asexual? Take that, heteronormativity. I'll have to see a Pokemon collector at the Cape. So look at that. We go from one Pokemon from a simp to 4 Pokemon from this guy. My question was show of hands, what percentage of the audience is asexual ace? Because I was pretty sure we had a majority when Little Miss, my boyfriend is so cool, shows up. Okay, we're gonna get to 15, I think. Okay, we got a Machop coming in, which, I mean, Poison's good against that, but to be honest, I don't trust Bobs in a fight yet. Bob's finally learned Poison Sting. That is a decent move. Thank you, Ace, for validating my point. That Little Miss amount of normativity got what she deserved. Alright, Joe Hills wants to learn Bite. So I'm curious about, in this version, what kind of move Bite is, because normally it's the signature Dark-type move, and Dark-types didn't exist in Generation 1. So I want to check, because I'm curious now how that's going to work. I guess oh, it does tell you. No, it doesn't tell you what type. They really not tell you what type of move it is? I'm a cool guy. I've got a girlfriend. I think we just beat her up. And by the way, just so we're clear, both of you secretly want me. Come on, let's let the asexuals have this one. So here's the thing is, you're not going to win this matchup, so I'm going to have to send in Joe Hills, famously the defender of the gays, which, personally, I think is appropriate. I knew I had to fight you. I didn't. Youngster wants to fight. So after this, we'll be sitting at 19 Pokemon defeated this stream, which I think is a good starting point. Math right on that? Crap. Bob screwed level 11. We're getting a Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a ground type, but unfortunately, I don't think there's a way to catch it right now. And I'm not sure it's going to do me much good, but you know, we're doing what we can here. Alright, so they are demoing our accuracy, but I wanted to get a little more use out of them. Okay, now we'll let Joe Hills take the heat. Howdy, y'all. I knew I'd lose too. That's kind of a sad attitude to have. Do you need help, buddy? Do you need help? Are you okay? Kind of sad. A little worried about this guy. Okay. Let's see, what's the state of our team? Looking at this, should I turn around? I think I'm good. My friend has a cute Pokemon. I'm so jealous. Dude, there are literally Pokemon in every patch of grass in this world. Go find one. Hey, look, it's an evil ace. Let's let this guy have it. I've lost track, by the way, of how many Pokemon I've killed this stream. Oh, he's already dead. Not looking good on this one. I would hate to wipe to this asshole. Quite frankly, embarrassment of a trainer. Because, of course, we've established that I am, of course, the very best, like no one ever was. I've lost track of Pokemon, so I'm going to have to check after the stream, or keep a record later of how many I've defeated, and if I've met my pledge. Which is annoying to me. I'm a little embarrassed that I didn't think of bringing a better method for keeping track, because I did make a big deal that that's what I was going to do. But you know what? Sometimes the sadism gets to you, and you just start having fun. I said that wrong. The sadism escapes you. Like, you lose yourself in the fun of the game. That's what I meant. I am not being sadistic enough about this revenge stream, which I guess is a good thing that I can't really hold a grudge that long, but also I am still very spiteful. Never let it be forgotten, this stream exists entirely because my ISP sucks. Do I have an HM? They gave me cut, which should be able to cut this tree. Do I have access to cut? I do not. Did I make it? Oh no, this is Bill's house. I thought I was already at Bill's house. Okay. If you've never played Pokemon before, this is going to be a lot of fun. That means you, Lyric Charm. I'm going to voice act this part. Hiya, I'm a Pokemon. No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with the Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here? And now the choice is ours. Do we help out this canon furry from a 1998 game? How do we feel? Furries are canon in Pokemon since the original game. Yeah, furries people. Let's help them. When I'm in the teleporter, go to my PC and run the cell separation system. Ooh, let's see what other games he has on here. Children initiated teleporter cell separator. No, I was looking for StarCraft! Ugh, I wanted to play StarCraft on your computer, Bill. I like StarCraft. Actually, I haven't played StarCraft in a while. Played in middle school. Yeah! Thanks, bud. I owe you one. Yeah, I want to play StarCraft on your computer. So, did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't. No, I came because I knew there was a furry in this house. That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this'll do. Joji received an SS ticket. So I know what that is. It's a ticket to the SSN. But I am once again going to remind everyone that I'm Jewish. That cruise ship, SSN, is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers. They invited me to their party, but I can't stand fancy dues. It's a cruise ship where people throw pets at each other. It's not that fancy, man. Why don't you go instead of me? That's it? That cruise ship, SSN, is in Vermilion City. Its passengers are all trainers. Oh, this is just the same speech. Are you... Is that it? Is that all you can do? Like, you gave me a cruise ship ticket. My dudes almost died getting to you. Also, I'm realizing the stream is probably pushing some boundaries, but I did say I was going to kind of lose it on this one. So, also there are like two of you in the audience, so I think we're fine from every conceivable standpoint. But like, God, I have to archive this someday. It's embarrassing. Ugh. Okay, Spiro, you're up. Critical hit. Yeah, I'm just gonna tag you out for I'm gonna tag you out for Ace. No wait, no, I'm not gonna use Ace because Ace is type weakness. Let's go Dahlia. Actually, I thought that that was like a climbable thing. Am I trapped here? How do I get out? No, I need to go back. I need to go back to Pallet Town so I can go on the boat. Vermilion City's that way. Thank you, Lyric, for using pound. Do you gotta turn into a living Snapchat filter? I'm gonna say it. Say it builds into some weird stuff. Slowbro, withdraw! No, that's wrong. It's so hard to control Pokemon. Your Pokemon's PBS depends on your abilities as a trainer. Really, my Pokemon just seem withdrawn generally. Okay, I need to remember how to get out of this town. That's what happens when Comcast traps you here for a week. You get lost. Comcast. Internet service you can't rely on. Oh, they opened the door. Oh, I guess after you get the ticket, they let you in. I guess we have to do lore now. Ready for lore? Let's get lore. Lore, 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 lore. Team Rocket must be trying to dig their way into the no good. You could say that again. Those miserable Team Rockets. Look what they did here. They stole a TM for teaching Pokemon how to dig holes. Oh, I get it. You both made a joke about digging, and that's a move you can learn. That cost me a bundle, it did. Oh, that was a hole in the wall. Okay, wait. Can we go back to this? Does that look like a hole in the wall? Because, like, I don't think I would have known that. What do you think? Is that a hole in the wall? What do you think, Ace? Hey, stay out! It's not your yard, huh? Me? I'm an innocent bystander, just standing in some random person's backyard immediately after their house was broken into. Don't Don't you believe me? Thank you, Ace. It looks like a TV. I would have said picnic basket even. Nothing says I'm definitely not evil like immediately starting a fight with a kid. Let's go, matchup. Oh no, no, Bob's is not winning this one. Let's see. Ace, you can probably take this. Maybe you can't. Or maybe you can. Nice work. Bob's good to level 12, and Ace good to level 21. Nice. Pulling out Drowsy, we're going to change out for a Pokemon that is not weak to Psychic types. And give him the level curve. I still want to give it to Bob's because Bob's is leagues behind everyone else. So I'm going to bring out Bob's first, switch to Joe, because Joe can take the hit. And with Joe surviving... Stop! I give up! I'll leave quietly! You are holding a whip and yelling at me. Yep, Ace, you pulled that one off really nicely. Wait, Ace, you're evolving! You're a new Pokemon now. You know what you're called? Gloom. Okay, I'll return the TM I stole. Jojo received TM 28. I better get moving. Bye. That was quick. I figure what's lost is lost. I decided to teach Diglett how to dig without a TM. If you could do that the whole time, why were they stealing? So here's the thing about Gloom is I'm pretty sure that it only evolves into Vileplume, which is the final form, through trading, which obviously is not possible when I am playing on a computer 20 years after the console stopped being a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double check that fact quickly. If it is, I may have a solution. Hang on a second, I am checking the wiki for a thing. Oh, no, no. Gloom evolves to Vileplume with a Leaf Stone, which you can get in this game without having to hack it in. So, no, we are not doing that. However, if we do get a Pokemon that requires some kind of trade evolution mechanic, I do have Pokéhex installed, and I can use that to, I can use that to evolve Pokemon that way, which I will only do if I have to. I do have an idea for how to use Pokéhex, but that will only come into play if we get to later games. I'm not going to say what it is, but if you've seen Twitch plays Pokemon, you can probably guess where my head's at with this. That's not the direction to go. Where's the direction to go with this? Am I officially lost? Ugh. Let's check the map. Okay. Again up here. Hey. That's Viridian, not Vermilion. So we're not going that direction. We are going... Okay, there's the SSN. So our goal now is to go south. So we are going to find whatever way we can of going south. Okay, good to know. You can stop an evolution. Oh, is that the problem? Wait, so we have to get an HM. Where is it? Oh wait, this is the bike shop. This is gonna make things easier if we can use it. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. have we got just the bike for you. It's a cool bike. Do you want it? I don't know, guys. You think it's worth the investment? This guy's worse than Comcast. It does make you go twice as fast. Those like, let's see. Is it worth exorbitant prices for bad service and high speeds? You tell me. Okay, question. I know there's like gameplay. There's gameplay if you don't buy it. Like, what happens if you try to buy the bike for $1 million? I want to know. Sorry, you can't afford it. Oh my god, you do work for Comcast! Come back again sometime. Okay, fine, I'll cancel. Oh, no. A plain city bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on an MTB. That is a big number, you're right, Ace. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Yeah, that's because this guy's a fucking scam. I knew it was going to come out at some point. This guy's a scam. That bush at the front of the shop is in a way. There might be a way around. How do I get out of here? How the hell do I get out of here? Why can't I figure out how to get out of this city? This is embarrassing. I am a professional now. Professional Pokemoners, people. We know what we're doing all the time. We never screw up. Professional Minecrafters, people. We're professional Minecrafters. My best Rendog voice. It's not very good. Oh, is that it? Did I actually make it? I think I made it. Okay, we're walking downtown. Making our way downtown. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty, though. Oh, wait there. The road's closed. Let me guess. Comcast is doing maintenance again? Underground Path. Cerulean City to Vermilion. Well, there you go. I guess we can get ground-type Pokemon here. I hope. Hi, do you have Nidoran male? Want to trade for Nidoran female? That sounds cool. I don't have a Nidoran male. I keep expecting there to be lore. People often lose things in that underground path. No, I don't want to go back in there. Underground path, Cerulean City Vermilion. Here we go, we got a Pidgey. Okay, the level curve is picking up, and I'm a little concerned my team can't take it. So we're probably going to have to grind before this gym. Like, we cannot go up against Lieutenant Surge with a Pidgey. Has to be at least a Pidgeotto. Oh, look, another Evil Ace. Once again, Bobs is useless in this fight. Might be good to try Disable here. Take out its ability to absorb. Oh, its only move is Struggle now? That's interesting. Struggle is what happens to Pokemon when they don't have any moves left. They start just flailing for damage, and sometimes they hit you, sometimes they hit themselves. Who's there? Quit listening in on us! You know you can both fight me, right? Like, at the same... I didn't know they could have starter Pokemon. I did not know. I legitimately did not know that they could have starter Pokemon just on them in the wild. Bob's is at level 13. Ace picked up some XP. Our level cap right now is 30, so we have plenty of room to grow for everyone. Excuse me, this is a private conversation. Then you shouldn't have had it on public Wi-Fi. I love playing this game in the age of the internet. Come on, beat up the rat. Weird fairy thing that is also my friend Lyric. You flinched? Lyric, I know you know how to use a sword. Why are you so bad in this game? Okay, we're getting a Pikachu, which, I mean, little franchise nod here. Okay, we're gonna get her. Oh no, Ace is paralyzed. Sorry, Ace. Oh, not paralyzed Pikachu. Good. Now it's a fair fight. Lyric grew to level 17. Nice job, Lyric. You may be useful in a fight one day. So, I'm trying to remember if Jigglypuff evolves with a Moonstone or just normally. It doesn't really matter to me. It's not really a good long-term Pokemon, I don't think. It's not really pulling its weight so far. Sorry, Lyric. I kind of need to ship Pokemon after you. Promise you next time I'll get a better one. You have been frozen. You should just let it go. Okay, Oddish is paralyzed. Let's send in a bug. Come on. Kick some Pokemass. I've never seen you around. That's because I've been trapped at home because of Wi-Fi difficulties. Are you good? No, I most certainly am not. Oh, you meant as a trainer. In that case, I'm very good. Oh, crap. Joe Hills is paralyzed. Joe Hills is confused and hurt itself in confusion. I could see that happening. Just start biting wildly. Thank you, Joe. Bugcatcher. You are too good. Oh, that's a Mankey. I love Mankeys. These guys are little fighting monkeys. They're great Pokemon. I love them. They're so cool. I love Mankey. Do we have any? We have Pokeballs. Let's go. We got a Mankey. New Pokedex data will be added for Mankey. The Pig Monkey. I didn't used to be called the Pig Monkey. It's usually just the fighting ape. Extremely quick to anger. It could be a docile one minute, then thrashing away the next instant. Do you want to give a nickname to your Mankey? Yes, we do. So I throw the question to you, the good people of my chat, who I believe at this point is just Ace. Who deserves the honor of having the Mankey named for them? My general rule I've developed is first people in chat, but I mean that's just Ace, and you already have Gloom. And secondly, hermits. But I will take other names. This is a good time to pay attention, Lyric, and suggest a name of a hermit to name the fighting ape monkey. Oh, Pixie Mage, you're here! Hey, Pixie! Welcome to the Pokemon stream! You're just in time to name a Pokemon. Pixie, our general rule here is when we get a Pokemon, we first name it after people in chat, and you already have one. Unfortunately, it sucks, and I'm not using it. We do not have one named after Solar, and if they stopped by, I would do that. But that'd be good. Solar's a good one. But our first rule is people in chat, then hermits. So Pixie, we're dealing with Mankey, the fighting monkey. It's called the pig monkey in this game. It's a little fur ball with giant fists that's going to beat you up. So, who do you think deserves to be named for Mankey? I don't remember, but I know it's bad and I stopped using it. I'm sorry, Pixie. So, okay. Not seeing good ideas for Mankey. Hang on. Let's see. What hermit can we reasonably call a fighting monkey? Zedaf would be funny, but I feel like there's a better Pokemon you can use for Zedaf. Mr. Mime would be good. Would be a good Zedaf Pokemon. Hang on. It's a fighting type, so who else? Oh my god, yes, Vintage Beef. That is perfect. Thank you. Thank you, chat. Vintage Beef is perfect for this. Trying to think, TFC would be great for we got a Diglett. Yes, I'm doing that. If we get a Diglett, it is being called TFC. So Vintage or Beef, it's too long to do both. So what I think I want to do then is just do Beef. Beef was transferred to Bill's PC. Why does Bill get all the good Pokemon? You missed it, by the way. Bill's the furry who lives in the woods. Me? Well, okay, I'll play. Junior Trainer wants to fight. You got Pidgey, and Bob's is going to die. So we are going to call in our strongest remaining Pokemon, the one, the only, Ace Idiots. Still not looking good for our boy Ace. Or, can I say our boy Ace? Whatever. Um, our friend Ace. So we are going to go ahead and just kind of hope for the best. God, we're kind of screwed, honestly. I don't see this carrying particularly well. Hey, Pixie. Well, thank you for stopping by, even if you are in cosplay hell. I will let you know I am still entertaining, even if you are in cosplay hell. Better to serve in Poke Heaven than rule in cosplay hell, as they say. Wait, poison powder doesn't affect it? Interesting. We're out of moves. I'm sorry, Ace. This is going to be the first time you let us down this game. Thanks for stopping by, Pixie. Great to have you here. You're welcome back anytime. Ace, you are not the internet's least favorite white boy. I am here. Huh? You want to talk to me? I really don't. I'm honestly scared about making it through this next few steps with my team as bad as it is, but, you know, you started it. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. We are going we are going to cheese this so hard. Uh, we're we're not going to win this, are we? What do you think? There's no way we pull this off. It is on Iskal, who is almost dead. I think we're about to have our first wipe of this game. No. 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 What do you think? Can we do this? 1 HP against a full health Eradicate. Can we do this? What do you think, Ace? We're gonna make this? Come on. The only move here, the only move here is a quick attack. Because then we're guaranteed to hit first. We're guaranteed one shot. We have to kill this. This has to be the luckiest clutch ever, or we are dead. Let's ride. It was never going to end any other way. Come on. Give it up. Give it up for that amazing nail biting whatever that was. And let's double check what Pixie is while we're here because I've genuinely forgotten which one. I genuinely forgot which Pokemon was which. Does it actually not say? Okay, so what are we thinking? I need to remember which Pokemon Pixie is, but I also need to drop someone off. Who do we trade out to make room for Mankey or whatever Pixie is? Let's see. Bob's is kind of in a wait, although I feel like I do want to at least give them until they hit the curve at which they become useful. Lyric has basically died every time we've tried to use them. I'm sorry. But you are not a good Pokemon in this game, Lyric. I'm so sorry. I love you dearly. You're not good in this game. Lyric is going in so we can take out Vintage. We can take out first Pixie to see which one Pixie is. Pixie's a rat. I forgot Pixie was Rattata. Ace, do you want to tell her or should I? Oh, by the way, Pixie, you're Rattata. Okay, so here's the dilemma is who do we give the chance to? Because we have three Pokemon, um, two of them are kind of known quantities and bad, and one of them is seriously underleveled. So the question is which one do we take a chance on? Already did. Already told her. So do we take a chance on Beef and try to trade him up properly? Do we bring Lyric back on even though they have demonstrated they are not good in this game? Or do we take a chance on Pixie and try to get Eradicate? What do you think, Ace? You make the call. Okay, the people have spoken. We are taking on board Vintage Beef for a quick adventure into the land of the Pokemon. Okay, now Beef is seriously underleveled, so the priority will be switching out to front them. It is also worth pointing out, by the way, look at this icon. It looks nothing like it in the menu. And also, it looks like Pokemon Center healing, or is the only way of doing it in this game. You cannot stick them in a PC to heal them up. That works in most games. I believe they patched that. But it's an interesting question, actually, and I legitimately don't know what to think about it because it's a good question of do you want to have Pokemon you catch after severely weakening them because you do have to severely weaken a Pokemon to catch it. So do you want to have severely weakened Pokemon ready to go, or would you rather they heal up and start, but you can also exploit that to heal up any Pokemon without a center proper? It's an interesting choice in game design. Is which one do you think works better? You again, like Comcast, you have tried to destroy me, and like Comcast, you will fail. I will defeat you with the power of Iskall 85 as poetry. You see, it's like Star Wars, it rhymes. Once Iskall was defeated by thou, but now he hath returned from his vault hunted. No, he hasn't. We're still going to bring out Vintage Beef to get the XP. And then we are going to switch into a reliable Pokemon. Probably the one carrying this run, honestly, Ace. It's really funny to me that you are carrying this run, both meta and in game. I love that. I love that for you. It's great. Vermilion City, the port of exquisite sunsets. Okay, this is a nice city. Oh, and you do need HM cut to get to the gym, so I guess your only choice is to go on a cruise. So funny story about me, I hate cruises. I guess that's not really a funny story, more like just a statement. Before we go on, I do want to heal up because I did take some damage in that fight. Okay. Now we shall board the SSN. Are you ready for the cruise of a lifetime? It's a 3 hour tour. A 3 hour tour. A 3 hour tour. Please tell me you get that reference. The passengers are restless. We've locked them in all their rooms, and there's no Wi-Fi. So here's the thing is I would have made that Wi-Fi joke even if I didn't have circumstances going into it, but the circumstances make it better. You might be challenged by the more bored ones. Just the bored ones? Quite frankly, I'm a little disappointed. Bonjour, I am the waiter on the ship. That's not how English or French works, but go off. I will be happy to serve you anything you please. Ah, le strong silent type. Thank God Pixie wasn't here for that one. She was giving me a hard time about my German accent last night. This ship, she is a luxury liner for trainers. At every port, we hold parties with invited trainers. Well, guess what? I wasn't invited. Our captain is a sword master. He even teaches cuts to Pokemon. Okay, so that's the thing is I have to fight the captain. Oh there! Are you seasick? Sailor wants to fight. Well, guess what? I'm Sailor Moon. Cha! Take that. So you know what I was just saying um, about having ditched Lyric for not being a good Pokemon? Okay, after this fight, we're going to leave and we're going to grind extensively. Yep. Not going well. We're going to get out of here now, and we're going to train. Because clearly we are not ready for the SSN. God damn it, Goose, we're not ready for you. Bonjour, Joju. Imagine seeing you here. Yeah, it's like I was forced to get on this boat. Joju, were you really invited? No, I was not. Thank you for noticing. So how's your Pokedex coming? I already got 40 kinds, pal. And yet you're going to use the rat. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. Oh, we are not ready for this fight. We are not ready for this fight. I did not say I was Sailor Moon Ace. I've never seen Sailor Moon. And if this idea is what I think it is, I am both flattered and concerned that you're capable of imagining me in this much fan art pose. Okay, so we're getting into the lore here. We're getting into the lore. Yes, this is one of my favorite conspiracy theories. Gary's Eradicate. So, please note, this time we fight Gary. He has Eradicate. The next time we fight him, he has a Rattata. And the next time we fight him is in a graveyard. So, of course, fans put two and two together that we murdered Gary's Eradicate. Or in this case, Goose's Eradicate. We're getting Ivysaur. Come on. Beat it up. Oh, have you never heard of the Gary's Eradicate theory? Yeah, so Joe Hill's just murdered Goose's Eradicate. Yeah, next time we see him, he's gonna be in a graveyard. He's standing over a grave and mourning something. We never find out what, but he has a Rattata next time we see him and not Eradicate, which is funny. And I believe Nintendo's officially said no, that's not what happened, but have you ever tried to convince fans of anything? I heard there was a cut master on board. I hear he's swole, personally. But he was just a seasick old man. Yeah, I beat up on the elderly. But cut itself is really useful. You should go see him. Smell ya? A few things. One, I am not sure how we won that fight with just Wartortle. We did not deserve to win that fight. Be very clear. I feel hideous. So I wasn't even planning on finding the captain immediately. I was going to go out and train And I'm concerned that I'm accidentally completing this plotline. Seasick. Joji rubbed the captain's back. So let's recap this stream. We started off in Misty's gym. Then we met Bill the Furry. Then we murdered several heteronormative people's Pokemon. Then we murdered Gary's Raticate. And now we are rubbing this old man's back. You didn't see the sound effect there, right? The one that flashed by quickly? Ooh, thank you. I feel much better. I am flattered that you would call this your favorite TV show. I would suggest you watch something on HBO Max. Sorry, that doesn't exist anymore. I was legitimately going to make that a joke about Peacock, but no, I guess I can make the HBO Max joke also. God, the streaming wars are so dumb. If you're doing a TV rec, I don't know, what can I responsibly recommend? What's a good thing I've seen recently to actually recommend on TV? I don't know. I've been watching a lot of Hermitcraft lately. That's just better than 99% of all TV. I'll let you know if I think of something. You want to see my cut technique? I don't want to see any techniques from you, man. I am concerned. Our character is canonically 10. I don't play it that way because it's weird at this point, but no. I could show you if I wasn't ill. Please stop talking. I know! You can have this! Teach it to your Pokemon and you can see it cut anytime. I hate that everything sounds like innuendo, but also this guy will not shut up. So you say we don't need HBO, but they did have a lot of my favorite shows. Oh, Doctor Who. That's a show I can responsibly recommend to people. Watch Doctor Who. It's good. People don't like the 13th Doctor, they're wrong. Was that it? But did I just waste... I just wasted my SSN encounter. This is bad. I'm annoyed. I am legitimately annoyed that I just wasted my SSN encounter because that is a fun thing to do. Where is the Pokemon Center? I need my free healthcare that only exists in this video game. Okay, we are going to go in the tall grass now and beat up plants until we feel strong enough to kill some gym leaders. See, here's the thing: is chat delay makes it so I don't know what that key smash is a reaction to. So, given the delay and that you'll probably be hearing this a couple minutes after the fact, I'm guessing you just got to the old man. So the thing about this training session is that we're dealing with um, what's the word I was looking for? We are dealing with one of our Pokemon being poisoned, but also we're trying to level up the majority of the team. Okay, good to know that's delay's about 1 minute. Um, yeah, we're trying to level up basically all these guys. So we can't go wrong with a pick on what to use. But the concern at this point is just not overleveling Joe Hills, because if Joe passes the level cap, we can't use him until we beat the next gym, and it would suck to lose Joe. And Ace. Ace is our second strongest Pokemon at this point. We cannot afford to lose either of them in this. So we have to use them very sparingly. If it comes to a point where we are using them just casually, then we have to pull out and heal our Pokemon, because it's not sustainable to use them right now when we have a team that desperately needs to a team that desperately needs to be on par with everything around it right now. We're not looking good. Honestly, we're not going to take the gym tonight, probably. This is going to be a lot more grinding. Might call it soon so I can get dinner. Go for a bit longer, definitely, at least. I did promise an overtime stream. Yep, you know the game, we're going to play it. We are just going to keep on exposing Vintage Beef first, so we can level him up off of everyone else's hard work. That's entirely what it is. Vintage Beef is the freeloader right now. Here, you heard it here, folks. And Pidgey's dead. Iscal is down. Pulling out Dahlia. Come on. Ugh. So I'm not sure if it's true in this generation also, but generally Fury Attack is best used after a Pokemon dies. And you can bring up someone else to avenge it. Bobs. Yeah, but you know what? Iscal can try again. It's a real Omega. Real Omega lol. I'm Omega disappointed to have lost Iscal. See, this is why we're doing this. This is why we are throwing all the Pokemon at them, because we are not ready for this. If we can't handle a bird in the grass, what chance do we have against Lieutenant Surge, who is wielding the best the best type to have for a gym? If you're gonna go single type, you go electric or dragon, or I guess not dragon anymore. Your only weakness is ground. So what you do is you get a Pokemon you get an electric type that is immune to ground. And Generation 9, Scarlet Violet actually does add one of those. It is Kilowattrel, who is a electric flying type. One of my favorite Pokemon in the game. Yeah, basically, because it's a flying type, it's immune to most ground attacks, which makes it pretty hard to beat. I'm surprised honestly more people don't use Kilowattrel competitively. In my very limited experience, Iskall evolved into Pidgeotto. There aren't many bugs out here, he says, pulling out 3 bugs. Let's let Vintage Beef take this one. Hey guys. That's a beef thing, right? It's been a while. I don't watch as much beef as I should. My diet is sorely beef deficient. God, rap is a good move in this generation. Because I guess that's why you can't use it later, is that they realized it was completely overpowered. Honestly, they should give it back. Bug types need something that they can do properly. Because bug types are really just not viable for most use, and quite frankly, I don't see the point most of the time. They're fun. They're fun visually. They're not particularly strong. I guess you always need Pokemon you can pick on, but with bug types, it just feels like punching down all the time. That's why they're usually the first gym. Okay. What do you think? Can Beef take this? Beef can take this. Level 15. Okay, look at that spread. I hadn't noticed it before, but like this is why you look into it is Beef was built to attack. You are not taking many hits, so you have to hit hard and hit fast with this guy. And we learned Karate Chop, which is a fun move. Because, you know, karate. The thing monkeys are famously good at. We're getting to a Beef sweep. That's the point of this session, is to make it so Beef is a viable Pokemon. There you are. You ready to beat up your brother? Let's go. We did it. Vintage Beef beat up his Hell's... Man. I can do lore. Sorry. Welp. That was a fun run with Beef. Come on, Bobs. You were fronting again, Ace. Thanks. Okay, so the thing I love about the chat delay right now is the fact that you're able to say things like Beef sweep after Beef dies. Lyric, don't cheer Beef on. I'm hoping to be in the next one, and I actually want to get somewhere. And there's no way I can beat Vintage Beef. Seriously, look at his beard. And after the TCG incident, that guy's carrying next year. Calling it now. Vintage Beef will make it into the top 16. I'll say this on camera, and I will be held to it. I will be held to the statement that Vintage Beef will make it to the top 16. Between TCG, that beard, and general fandom being better about other hermits at this point, that guy's going to carry. As for the Sexy Man tournament, I would actually like. I am seriously considering like trying to think about campaigning for the bracket. I don't know if I actually want to. Like, I don't know if it's worth the effort or if I'm even going to be like viable as a candidate. But like, non-zero chance. I at least throw my name in around the community. Although I think actually it's gonna be interesting next year because people are expecting it. Like, I wonder if a lot of other smaller YouTubers are going to try to insert themselves into the bracket because it is fantastic publicity. Like, being nominated for that thing is the best thing that can happen to you if you're not already in Hermitcraft or Dream Imperial Empires. I'm so curious if people are gonna try it. Yeah, like Saint Sweep happened, and Saint doesn't even have a channel. Do they still have do they still have a channel, by the way? Like, I never followed up with that. Ace, honestly, if you went for it, I'd support it. Of course, I'm nominating all the MCNNers. Everyone from MCNN has my endorsement if they would like to be in this thing. However, I do want to win. I'm not going to win. And also, I think it would kind of mess with our impartiality as a news organization if we did get nominated. Like, the problem is it does disqualify us from covering the event as journalistic integrity goes. But, like, what you gonna do? I think it's a worthy sacrifice to make for a couple people. And also, there was the joke going around that Pixie suggested that we just nominate all of the MCN anchors as a single candidate, which I think would be really funny. Just like stack four of us as Tumblr Sexy Man. Yeah, it's a good question. Is like which one of us is actually the most Tumblr Sexy Man? Because like I don't think it's Lyric or me. Like, in all seriousness, if I had to pick an MCNN or MCNNer who could make it through the bracket past the first round, I'd probably pick Salem. Because like it's like they are probably the most skilled in that kind of internet energy. Yes, Lyric, please put up that poll, but honestly, I think probably of the MCNNers, I would say Salem has the best chance of making it past the first round. The more I think about it, like Lyric would do well. I'm just not sure if he'd be able to clear. I guess you have more fandom friends. You have a better mobilization base. I just think Salem has the better energy for it, if that makes sense. Like that's my hot take is I think Salem would probably be the best candidate, but I think Lyric Lyric has the most friends that would push them through. That's my guess. But again, Pixie is the only one of us with a Discord and like multiple committed fans. So like basically basically anyone but me would do fine. That's a good way of putting it. Yes, Salem has better Joe Hill's energy. And it's still at 9 months away if they do it again. Oh yeah, writing on Dominion nerds and Viking Pilot. Like if Lyric if Lyric was able to convince Viking to not campaign for himself and instead back them, that would be a real power play. Pixie has enough fans. I think she would definitely get on the list if she wanted to be on it. If she wanted to be if she wanted to be in the contest, she could definitely get in there. You do have connections. I'm serious though. Look, like you have way more fandom friends than any of us do. And Ace, you have 3 times as many subscribers as I do. That's enough to get you at least noticed. Let's see who else could really carry it. Anachronistic. Could Anachronistic Cat carry in the Sexy Man tournament? I don't know what they're like on Tumblr outside of the MCNN context. Thing is, you're scary good at propaganda, so like I would want you on my team. I just don't know who. I honestly I don't know enough about what you do to get like your own your own self out there. To be clear, I don't think any of us are making it past the first round in this hypothetical scenario where we're even nominated, but like chances of getting on the bracket, I'd say if any one of us made a serious push, with the possible exception of me, we can make it on. Which sucks because I don't know if I would. I don't think that I have the right energy for it. Honestly, I have to put too much effort into it to get that Tumblr sexy man chaos vibe. But I would love to be on the bracket. It's like it's be so funny. And I guess manifesting it is a prerequisite. Let's see. The problem is also though, these things are entirely about committing to the bit. So like lyric, you have enough people that I feel like you will have a base by sexy man time next year. Thing is that yeah, so much of it is about committing to the bit. Like Joe Hill's winning was entirely the work of a few very dedicated fans, and I count myself lucky to be one of them. And I and yes, Lyric, your important role is commit to the bit. That being said, can you get enough people to actually commit to your bit instead of a different bit? That's the thing is you have to convince people that you're the one to meme to the top. That's the game. And in terms of funding, you can put together a compelling argument. You could put together a compelling argument for basically anyone at MCNN about how funny it would be if we won, especially if we had the new show backing them up. We can't do that because journalistic integrity, but we can try. It's a good question though. Good thing to think about is we have 9 months to plan. I think much as I would like to be in it myself, if we all seriously rallied behind one person, we probably could actually like make it pretty far. So in terms of comedic timing, it'd be way funnier if we had a single person. So I feel like that's probably the play, but at the same time, I really want to try to get nominated. God, I'm putting way more thought into this than it deserves. It's 9 months away. We do not plan Sexy Man tournaments 9 months away. I support a lyric sweep. The more I think about it, lyric probably has the best chance of getting a crowd behind them to carry. I do think Salem has the best energy for it, though. I will maintain that. But like, if it were actually like on merit, I would give it to Salem. Okay, we've been going for 92 minutes. This is how long I usually stream. I did say I was going to do a long stream, but I do have to eat. I'm getting a bit tired, and I probably should do other things while I have access to Wi-Fi. So what I think I'm going to do is after this round of training is I'm going to heal up and I'm going to call it. And I will invite you all to go over to Lyric for, I don't know if Lyric's going to stream. Lyric's not going to stream. I just made them say, I just said it. Lyric, it's your problem now. You have to entertain the people. Or Ace, I don't know. Ace, go watch Ace's video. Yeah, that's what you should do is after this, we're not going to rate anyone. We're just going to say, go watch Ace's Sky Island episode. It's a lot of fun. Yes, that's how we're going to do this is we are going to call it as we're going to call it when they're done. Oh, hey, Lyric is actually going to stream. Okay, that solves the problem. Then you go over bother Lyric stream. But yeah, go watch Ace's video in the meantime. Um, no one's actually in chat that hasn't already seen it, I think. So like, I would actually like link to it as a proper raid link. But is there a point? The point is it'd be really funny. So yeah, let's see how we doing. Yeah, look at this. We're down to just Iskal being trained up at this point. All the other ones that are training are dead. Okay. So that's how we're gonna do this. Is Iskal is at half health. So what have we learned tonight? We have learned that I can be pushed to swear on stream. Uh, Salem is a Tumblr sexy man. What else? Um, do not be in a room with the captain of the SSN. We killed Radicate. Oh yeah, Lyric, if you missed that, remind me later to explain killing Radicate to you. You're putting me in a washing machine. I am still confused as to what that means, or is that a threat or a promise? Besides, you already drew me getting possessed by Viking Pilot. I don't think there's much more you can do to me. Okay, we're gonna heal up. Let's go. Come on. We got our buddies healed. No, I don't want to heal right now. I just did. Okay, so we're gonna stand here. We're gonna go outside the hospital. We're going to save. I love how screwed up the timer gets because it doesn't understand that the game's being accelerated. Let's see. Let me look it up. Um, where is it? Ace Idiots.
Welcome.
Okay. I am getting the link for the thing we're gonna raid. Um, hang on, everyone. Okay. That's the chat we're gonna go raid. Go make sure to send the best. Our chat message is howdy y'all Joju raid here. And with that, this has been Joju997. I am broadcasting to you from a office on a university campus because my Wi-Fi sucks. And with that, I say to you a phrase that's definitely original: keep adventuring.